Hi everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to learn how to handle dropdowns in Selenium Java with the simple and real-time example. So whenever you visit the website, right, you will notice that dropdowns are very common, especially on forms and sign-up pages, right? For example, here I have taken a Facebook sign-up page. So you can see here we have a three dropdowns are there, okay, that we interact with the within automation. So our task today is to check whether we can select the different options from each drop-down using a Selenium. So I'll show you how to select by visible text, select by value and select by index as well. So I'll also explain when to use which method. Okay, by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to automate drop-down handling in any web application. Okay, so let's dive in and see how Selenium makes this super easy. Okay. Let us start from the select by index. So what is select by index? So when you click on this drop down, right, you will see list of options, right? Just you could able to see list of options here. So behind the scene, so these options are stored in index order, just like a elements in an array. So the first option is, zeroth index. You see here, the first option is in a zeroth index, second option is in a first index and second index, right? And so on. So if you want to select the fourth option, like, April. So I simply pass the index 3 because April is the fourth item, but index wise, it starts from 0, right? So it is going to select the April. If you want to select the April, then you have to pass the index equal to 3. So this is index by select by index. Then another way to select the value in the dropdown is select by value. Okay. Each dropdown option, right, may have value attribute. I'll show you. I'll right click from here. You can see here value is there. Value is there, right? If you want to select an option based on this attribute, right, this is a value attribute. If you want to select by value, then you have to pass the value, right? Then this is a select by value. So if you pass the 2, right, it is going to, it's going to select the February. If you are passing the value 3, then it is going to select the March. Right, this is the way you have to select. You can select the value by select by value. Okay, you can pass the select by value. Now we have another option is that is select by visible text. So whatever the text it's showing here, right? So based on the text also you can able to select. You can pass the index or you can pass the value or you can pass the text as well. Okay, let us write a code and understand. So let me go here. See now, I'm just written here for opening the Chrome browser, right? And maximize the window. I'm just passing the implicit weight and allowing navigate to the Facebook sign up page. Okay. So now let us identify the element. So let's go here and first we need to select the day, right? Day, month and year. So let's start from the day. So you can select this one, go here. See now this is the you see this is the day, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 is there, right? So if you can see ID is there, right? You can use any attribute, name also is there, ID is there, but you can go with the name, ID. So let's see, driver dot find element y dot ID, right? ID you can pass. You can store it in any variable. This is the web element. So web element be equal to, right? So now whenever if the dropdown is created by the select tag, right, then always we have to use the select class in Selenium. So let's create an object of the select class. Select, can give any variable name equal to new select, right? Here, you can import the packages for the select as well. Now here it is showing you, this is the constructor actually. So the constructor you need to pass the web element. So which web element we need to pass? Here already we have stored that web element because I want to select the value first from the day drop down, right? So I already identified and store it in the variable called day. So you need to pass the day over here, right? So there is no error. So now we identify the day here. Okay, so we can pass that index, or you can pass that value, or you can pass the select by visible text also. So in three way you could able to select. Now here first I am going to start from the select by index. Okay, so how we have to select by index? You can say they give the variable name. This is a select dot select by. See here you can able to see that three different options are there, right? Select by index you can use, or select by value, or you can use the select by visible text. So now I am going to start from the select by index. So if you passing 0, right, what is the value it is going to select? It's going to select the first value, right? Index if you are passing, it is going to select the first value. If you are passing a 2 or the 3, then it is going to select based on that. Okay. So now I am passing the 0th index. Okay, it's going to select the first value. Okay, so now this is for the selecting the day. So now we are going to select by. So next we are going to use the select by visible text or select by value. We are going to use the another way like a select by value. Okay, this is the month actually. Okay, so we can say month, select month. The element month equal to driver dot. We need to find the element, right? First we need to find the element by dot. So if you go here, select the month. Select the month. You could see here also ID is there, right? So month ID is there. You can use the ID. Select by ID. You can pass the month, right? So now we identify the month as well. Now here we need to go select equal to new select. Here we are passing a month. Right? So now select dot select by, here you can see value, right? So here you can pass the value. So how we are going to pass the value? Here we have the month, right? You pass the value 5, it is going to select the May. 4 if you are passing, it is going to select the April, right? So let's say 4. Select by value we are passing. Here we are passing select by index. Here we are passing a select by value. So value is from here. You could see this option. Here another attribute called value is there. So from this value we need to pass. Now here value 1, 2, 3, 4 is there, right? But in other cases, right, there will be different numbers or different letters also will be there. So based on that you need to select. So whichever the text you want to select, based on that the value you have to pass. So now we have selected the month. So the next one is a select year, right? So here web element year equal to driver dot find element by dot. So let's see here year. Here also we have an ID is there, right? So you can use the ID. So now select equal to new select. Here you can pass year. So that is the element, web element. Okay. So now select equal to select dot select by, we are going to pass the visible text. See, this is a visible text. First we use the select by index. Second we use the select by value. Now select by visible text we are passing. Here also, what is that visible text from here? You can pass any value from here. This is the visible text, right? So these are visible text. Whatever the text it is showing, same thing it is going to select. If I want to select 2020, right? So let's say 2020. So this is the way you need to select. Let us run and understand how this is working. See, now it's getting selected the first one and April and 2020. Right? So that's all working fine. See, now everything is working fine. It is getting selected. Okay. So next one is the we have a so this is the way we have to select the options from the drop down. So the next method, we can use the select by. Okay, if you want to validate, other scenario, like suppose if you want to check all the options from the drop down. Okay, all the options are available in the drop down. So in this case, suppose you want to check, all the options are available. Okay, anything if it is missing or all the values are present in the drop down, as per the requirement you want to check. So how to check that? So simply have to go with. So now I can say that month, right? I can say in the month I want to check. So in this case, I can say already we have created a select class. I am just passing the month. So here I'll go and see select dot get options. See one of the method called get options is there, right? So get options will going to return you all the options from the drop down. Okay, get options will going to return you all the options from the drop down. So now this will going to return you list of web element. Okay, list of web element only it is going to. So you can store it in a list of web element. So let me copy this again. This is a list of web element. You can store it in any variable. List of web element list equal to or value equal to, you can pass any value. So now you can import this from the Java util package. Now here we have get all the values and store it in a variable. Okay, this variable. Okay, this is going to return you the list of web elements. So we have stored it in a list of web element here. So I want to know how many options are there in the dropdown. So simply you can say, I'll print this list dot, can call the method size. So it's going to return you how many options are there, like 10 options or 12 options or 14 options, or how many options it is going to return you. So this is the one thing. And another way, like, if you want to print all the value, okay, you want to print all the value and you can compare with the maybe in a table or, in Excel, right? So in that case, first you want to print all the value. So for that, you can use any loops you can go with. So I can say rib element value. I can pass the list. Okay, now here you can print web element. So this list is this is the variable. So here only we have stored all the values, right? So I'm just passing here one by one value into the value variable. Then I'm going to print the value. Okay, I'll say print. Here we can say value. So simply you can't go and print the directly value. What you want to print? You want to get the text. Okay, you want to get the text. For example, here you want to get the text. These are the text. So what you can do? Dot get text. So one of the method called get text. So it's going to return you all the text from the drop down. Okay, let us run this and see. So it's getting selected all the things. Let's go here. See now all the values it is getting printed. So total options from the dropdown is at 12 and it is getting printed all the values from the dropdown. Okay. So these are the simplest, right, easiest and most commonly asked interview question as well. So make sure to practice it. Next video we are going to understand one of the important topic is weight. Okay. So let us understand implicit weight, explicit weight with the simple example. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.